Greetings, everyone, and welcome to your Enchanted FairyLand Vortex. And it is your official fairy godmother, aka AP, in the building.
Ow.
And then we have the hostess with the mostest. We
Okay.
have Miss Osaranga. Goddess Osaranga in the building.
Bless y'all. It's a pleasure to be here.
It's a pleasure to have you. I love the Kiki. I'm so with the Kiki. And I just feel like I could Kiki with you all day. Which I don't know how good that would be for, airing purposes, but you just record and start, you forget that you're recording it for the people, Just turns into a regular everyday conversation. That tends to happen a lot here. Now I look up like, oh, we are recording. But anyway, so we are doing our Q&A today, and tell the people your YouTube channel.
My YouTube channel is Urban Goddess. I currently have a series going called The Garden of Urban Goddess, where I speak and plant seeds within the mind, sharing seeds that were planted within my mind that have bloomed and helping people on their journey of healing and ascension.
Love it.
Yes.
So y'all go check her out. This will also be on her channel and her segment in Mystical Magical Beings. Okay. We have that popping. Pop, 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 pop. And y'all go over there and check me out too. I'll be letting y'all know when I'm on her platform. And we got a good little kiki going on. You know what I'm saying?
Cooking up the
So I don't know because I don't like my daughter on camera. She's on no social medias, none of that. I just want to let you know that baby girl is on camera. We have never discussed that.
Oh, is she on? You can see her?
Yeah,
You can sit over, baby. Sit over.
just a little bit, just a little bit,
Big girl. Is that better?
just to let you know. I don't do that. Mm-mm. All right, so we can go ahead and kick this thing off. I don't think I have any more messages for the people besides go over there and check out the Patreon. Go over there and check out her page too. See what she got. She got many services going on, and also in the description part of this video, I was about to say vehicle, same difference, right? Will be all of her information. She also does do readings. Okay, very tuned in, tapped in.
We out here doing that good work.
Out here changing lives. We
Mm.
changing lives. Yeah. Uh-oh. Anything look like a wine glass, anything. I'm like, I
Oh,
be
that's
playing with the spirits.
okra water.
I know. In the copper. I know, but
Yeah.
I be playing with spirits. All right. Look, I might get too happy playing. All right, all right, all right. So anyway, where you want to take us? Take me through the.
Mhm. Are you asking me?
Yeah, where you want to go?
Well, I guess we might as well go ahead and get into the juicy good stuff.
Mm.
Um, let's see. So I would love to tap in with Lilith, of course.
Mm.
I would love to tap in with the Dark Mother. Um, yeah, and just like ask these questions that I feel like can open us up, to enlighten those who are kind of like me, feeling it, but not fully embodying it,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, let's see. Um, hmm.
Okay, we're about to tap in. And so just I'm so glad you say that because for anybody who's new who watched the live like a while ago where Lilith made her appearance, like there's so much during the lives, there be so much energy going on. Some shit I be thinking I be saying out loud and then I'll go back and watch them and be like, I totally did not say it out loud. So I was saying that I felt the underworld in her channel, and then as I was talking, someone else was talking at the same time, so you couldn't really hear what I was saying. But
Mhm.
the underworld was in that channel, and so was the matriarch.
Okay, and
Um,
definitely those
yeah,
two.
all three of them was on the same channel. And then so as everybody was speaking, I kind of tuned in and was like, we asked to speak a little and said, no, it was Dark Mother energy. So the Dark Mother showed up and showed out. You know what I'm saying?
So, question for the underworld, is that an energy that you channel as well?
Yes,
Oh, okay. Well, I need to talk to the underworld.
yes, the
Um,
underworld. I call her Rolanda.
Rolanda.
Mhm.
I like that. Okay, well, yeah. Can I ask a personal question?
Of course. Like I said, it's your world. So
Okay. So, I was told before that there
hold
are
on, you calling her in or you calling Lilith in? Who you-
I'm the underworld,
Okay.
Rwanda, right? Would you say Rolanda?
We are Rolanda.
Rolanda, what aspect of myself is trapped in the underworld?
We do not like the word trapped.
Mm,
No one or nothing is trapped. There is a battle, a confrontation, a conflict between many aspects that dwell in your underworld. In your case and space, we will consider your underworld to be what you would deem your root chakra. And so there would be a battle between expression of sexual energy, expressions of rage and passion, and the difference between the two. And we would like to inform you that you have the capabilities of seeing the wholeness within all, to bypass what many are calling duality and polarity, and able to understand that one thing is both sides of the coin. So your rage and your passion are of the same coin, and you would like to put them in a box. And we say to take them out of the box and become more of an observer until you are familiar with these energies.
mm, I see. I received that. Um, hmm. What does the full expression of my sexual energy and look like?
Hmm. It is very controversial in your era here and now. There is a space within you that wants to be very traditional, but there is a space also that would love to be naked, half naked, what your society would call slut wear. Do you understand this translation?
Absolutely.
And so, in expressing this fully, you would go about just following how you feel. If you are feeling that you are wanting to wear short dresses, you can put on any disguise that you would like to be in the full embodiment of whatever expression you would like to be in from moment to moment.
Mm, Ashe. Well, I definitely like to get sexy. Um, and as far as my rage, what does the embodiment of that look like?
We would first like for you to sit with yourself and face the ugly sides of your rage. You are very empathic. And so when harm you feel is done to you, or what is commonly known as trauma happens to you, not only do you feel it for yourself, but all of those that have come before you and felt that same theme of trauma. And so there is an echo. You can call yourself an echo. You feel the echoes of the pain, influence, all of these words that fit into the category of likeness with other beings that have shared the same experiences. We know that you are in the know of your womb space. There has been much trauma when it comes to the womb, not just for you, but your collective. And so there is much potential inside of you. We would like for you to go and be in the space with whoever you deem your sister and have her place her hands upon your womb and speak whatever comes to her to assist you with releasing trapped energy there. We would like for you to express, cry, sing, laugh, get angry. There are many varied emotions and feelings stuck in this space. Once you release them, honor yourself and all of your many expressions. You have many, many expressions. Honor them. Do not hinder them. Do not quiet them. You have a fear of going too far off the scale. But how will you learn balance if you don't go too far?
Indeed.
You are the only consequence. You are the only judge of yourself. Now is the time in this 1 year, the influences of the momentum of energy that is here for you will cause you harm should you not fully express the one that you are, the dark one that you are. You embody all of these expressions, characteristics, energies of all of the dark mothers as you are in the know of, whether it is from you all's perspective, cultural differences, it is still the same energy and it is expressing itself in different ways. And so it will feel, we are looking for translations, kooky to you sometimes. Sometimes you will feel very buttoned up, very sophisticated. Sometimes you will feel very wild and dark. Sometimes you will feel full of rage. And we say, explore all and find your balance.
Thank you for that. Um, hmm. What is there anything that you, the underworld, would like to share or highlight for me that I may not be consciously aware of in this moment?
The underworld is not just a space comparable to hell. The underworld is the underbelly of many worlds, many spaces. And so this also includes your seas underwater. For your sky is sometimes called the underworld. It is a big body of the sea. To other entities, this is the underworld. What you are calling land is the underworld. For some, many, the underworld is the floor beneath the ocean floor that leads to the core. There are also many realms. You have to think of this as infinite. And so there are realms within realms within realms. There are realms underneath realms underneath realms underneath realms.
Mm. Um, so what just popped in my mind was the image of myself while taking sacred plant medicine. And I was in the underworld walking on this long path, and everything around me was lifeless and abandoned. But yet I was walking this path um, without any worries, without any fears, very empowered. I would like to know, what does that represent for me?
You were in a space that you had destroyed.
Mm.
From a symbolic standpoint, you could say that this was a traumatic event that you finally healed from. From a universal space, this is a space where dark mothers had to come to seek their revenge and destroy all evidence of lower vibrational malevolence that took place there. And so you are a part of the cleanup crew, came to make sure that all had been destroyed before you sent it into the black hole. Everything, all traces, must be destroyed. And so you were making a check.
Hmm. Wow, thank you. Heavy resonance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, hmm. Well, what am I advised to do next?
We would love for you to start to commune and unite with those of a similar nature, with similar themes. It is not by coincidence you would run across paths with your official fairy godmother, mother to the gods. You will meet several women from now on that are the dark ones. And we advise for you to be in your fullest expression. This is also a test for yourself to be authentic, regardless of what that looks like. Do not be afraid to create contrast. Do not be afraid to be the villain in someone's story. It is now time for you to be of fullest expression.
Time received. Okay.
And it must be on display. If you do not put your expression, your authenticity, your love on display, you are of the sun. If you do not put this on display, you will become very ill. The potential has been bubbling inside of you for a long time now. The momentum of energy that is here for you and here for you all is there must be self expression, authentic self expression.
Overstood and received. Hmm. Mhm. Hmm. I'm trying to formulate my next question, but I definitely want to continue to dive deeper with you while you are here. Um, so, what does this look like for the collective?
We would like for the collective to now journey into their personal hells. What hell is the space within your universe, the space within yourself where you bury not your treasures, but everything that is displeasing to you. Many have buried so far down that they have forgotten what they have buried. And it shows in their everyday life, in their behavior, in their habits, and their projections onto others. It is now time to sit with yourself and remember what you have buried. It is now time to go to your traumas. It is now time to study them. You will be hurt. Many of you are afraid of the pain, but it is our promise to you that when you go through this experience, when you relive them, to release them and see the patterns of your own behavior, you can stop this vicious cycle. There are many of you who keep wondering why the same things keep happening to you. It is because of your hell. You are reenacting everything that you have trapped or stored in your hell. It is your own purgatory. Many of you are familiar with purgatory. Well, it is right here on what you are calling earth, your outer world. You are reliving these experiences over and over and over again. This must cease.
Hmm. Very well said, powerfully said. So is this reason being why most are called into isolation?
Isolation is mistaken, misunderstood. Yes, many should go in and go on a journey of self discovery, but unfortunately, most of you take this as being a hermit and isolating yourself from the rest of the humans. You did not come here at this time in this era to do that. Community unification is not needed, it is crucial in these times. And so, as you are journeying through your self discovery of your inner verses, you should also be communing with those around you. This is where the biggest support is. This is where you learn and know your own patterns. And if you are breaking these patterns, breaking out of these cycles and going into your spiral, you have been taught that to spiral is a terrible thing. To spiral is bringing back order, the order that chaos allows in this realm.
Hmm. That's shame. Hmm. Um, what shadow within me holds the greatest gift?
Hmm. Your sexuality and expression of your sexuality holds the golden key. It is the most explosive. It is the most energized. Your life will change. This will be the motivation that you are looking for, the inspiration that comes from your heart will be found through your sexuality. When you are feeling sexual, we will retreat. We are Tati. We've been in here a long time. Nobody has brought us forth. No one has come to ask us any questions. We are Tati. We are our vessel shadow. We are the reason that she spends so much time in the clubs. And so we want to tell you when you are feeling sexy, when you are in love with your own bosoms, when you are in love with your ass and your thighs, oh, and the way they move, the song that they sing as you walk, is when you will be in your greatest energy, your greatest potential. Do not fear your sexuality. Open the door. Open, open, open the door. You are a bold one. Let's step inside of that boldness. It's where your inspiration lives. Your creativity is monumental. There are so many forms of creativity, so many ways to express your creativity that you have not yet seen. Your sexuality will open these doors for you.
Ashe. Ashe. And would you say, by ways of practicing or embodying tantric practices, is a way to unleash that?
Yes, this is why you are very attracted.
Ashe.
And dance, but not just any kind of dance. You will create your own style of dance that wakes up wombs, that wakes up our vessel likes vaginas, and you will be teaching clitoral play.
Interesting. Okay. Hmm. Um,
You have been needed, you have been called for. There are so many that are afraid, not comfortable looking at their vaginas. You will be not the only, but one of the most popular to hold space for women that need to learn about the intricate parts of their clitoris. There are many orgasms that can be had by putting pressure on many different parts of the clitoris. It is small, but there are many nerve endings here. You will open up a space where women can come to explore their clitoris.
um,
All the endings, we are showing our vessel many scenes, the clitoris, the nipples, and the anus.
mhm. That opened the door and brought some confirmations. Will this work be strategically for women only?
It will start this way, but no, it will be for both sexes.
Um, ooh, okay, so many questions. Oh, I don't even know where to go. Goodness, you got me a little blown away and feeling sensations all through my body now.
I,
A lot of electricity. Um, so can we elaborate more on what these spaces will
retreat
look like? Retreats?
camps.
Mm, okay, right.
Many will tell you to offer this to couples. And this is a route to go initially, but we suggest that you start with women. A lot of women are not comfortable even exploring themselves in this way in front of their partners. And they will be more comfortable in a room full of strange women doing it together.
Hmm.
It will feel normal. It will ease tension. And you will notice the difference in the unification of women after these experiences. We give thanks to you now for this unification.
Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Now, is there a way to um I guess separate it from being hmm okay, no. Let me rewind. Um so I know that most people would see a setting as such to be maybe too sexual in nature or something to like have caution with. I really can't find my words I want to give, but hopefully you can pick
You
up
will
on my
provide a safe space that makes this a normalcy. Your personality, when you are doing consultations, you will be very selective about who you allow in this space. And because of your consultations and how picky you will be, it will make those that are uncomfortable but wanting to explore more comfortable. And your ferociousness, your bravery will attract those little scared bears.
Absolutely. Okay. And for the collective, for the viewers watching, can you explain why this work is so important and necessary?
Because this is a part of you all that has been detached. What you are now using sex for is very low vibrational.
For coming back to self.
Many women do not honor their bodies, they do not appreciate them. They look at their vaginas as something to be tolerated, something to advance to prove their worth. And it should not be this way. And so this work is very critical to get to know your own body and what makes it tick, to make sexuality that of honor, reverence, and a sacred space versus a space that is not tapped into anymore. Many women, promiscuous women, even promiscuous men, do not feel the full effects of sexuality because they do not fully understand their own bodies. They have not gone through a sacred exploration of their own bodies. There has been a deep programming that has taught you that sex is, you live in an upside down world. And so everything that you have been taught about sex is upside down. And you need to get back into the flow of the rhythm, of the vibration of this beautiful act where you exchange life, force, energy. It is crucial and must begin with self. So many are detoured away from dealing with themselves. So many are displeased with their own bodies, their own vessels. They disrespect their own vessels. It is time that this ends.
It is time.
Sex has been perverted.
Mm.
The energy has been exploited.
Mm. All right, it's a wilder.
And I mean, you can continue with your questions, but that was like, whoa, there was so much going on in my in my eyes. I was like, oh, this is
Um,
juicy.
I
This is
wish.
fucking juicy.
Yes, it definitely feels very juicy. Hmm.
And it's so funny, this space, I have been thinking, I've been okay. So I was guided to this one particular video. This guy was hosting a party, and this party was just tents, like a whole bunch of tents. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh, that would be kind of cool, you know? And so when they showed me, it's just so, side note, it's just so amazing to see the shit that I be led to and then how it shows up later, right?
Mhm.
So anyway, they showed me um these camps, right? And so, oh, I got chills, I got chills. Um, so it's like the structure that you have the women in, like, is like uh you know those like circus tents? You know, like huge like that?
It's that kind of look roundish a little.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mhm.
yeah. Uh, you know, like a fabulous tent gazebo, you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I just see all these women laying there, you know, and like you're in the center. And, you know, the ones behind you are the ones, you know, that have experience, you know what I mean? And then, you know, the ones that are like here and it's like you know, are the ones where it's their first time, you know, but you know enough to have the experienced ones, you know, in their view so that they can become more comfortable. And I mean, y'all doing all kind of stuff. I mean, I mean, okay, so I did this video one time and Akasha came forward and she was showing, how to like you can grip the clit and like all these different, and I mean like not even, like a half a centimeter, and this does this. And so you are just up close and personal. First you show them, on yourself, and then you have them just, play with themselves and just feel the different sensations, and then like, I mean, booty hole massaging, look on fingers, and just, it's gonna start off slow, just rubbing the booty hole and all that, like, I mean, I'm seeing a woman. And then a finger, then a thumb, and I mean, literally tell them don't take it too far, just and
Logic.
I seen ejaculation from the booty holes, okay? And it was all just googly moogly juicy. I was just like, and to have a comfortable space. So it's like the women also have like tarp, like on the ground because it's gonna be some squirting and it's just. Shit going on. You're also gonna teach them how to build upon their orgasms. So they get to a point of like very close to orgasm and then they keep going though, and then they keep going and then it's like all this momentum of energy and like they're going crazy. Like the people in the church when they be catching the Holy Ghost and shit, like there
Yes.
it's gonna be like that kind of shit, and screaming and hollering and all, like and just I was like, shit, I got the chills. This shit is intense.
And
Yes.
it's crazy that you bring this up because as a child, though, not I've never been S8 or
Mhm, mhm.
didn't lose my virginity to 17, but I always had an imagination to see sexual things. Like I was writing erotic poetry young, but I've
Oh.
always saw myself like sitting with couples or women and like teaching them how to find pleasure.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, like maybe I'm gonna be a sex therapist. But like I was all of maybe 14 at this time, having these visions. So with you saying it now, like of course it has come back up, through our life and when I took my, tantric classes or whatever. But now it's like everything is coming around full circle, what you're saying, and I'm kind of blown away because I thought that I was just seeing stuff in my head when I was young, and yeah,
No, honey, you like
freeing.
the guru, like you the it person when it comes to
Wow.
people calling their girlfriends, and I mean they having parties, like I people can take this how they want to take it, I don't care. But like recruitment parties, you know what I'm saying? Like girl, we signing up for this, bitch. Like I went and I'm a completely different person. Like,
Well,
you
I
know,
used love hosting sex toy parties, but I feel that maybe this is
oh, this is some whole
not
other shit.
toys though. Like this is truly connected with self and without
I don't know if I should tell you off camera or not, honey, because what they just showed me, I'm like, should I tell? Okay. Um,
I'm go ahead.
you're gonna be designing like your own sex toys, crystals, copper, you're gonna get this is wealth is here for you. Okay, wealth is here for you. This is gonna be a big deal.
Hmm.
Okay. And I mean, taking copper, like I see concoctions where it's like the nipples, and then, and the copper comes down the belly button, and, it's some gadgets that produce little shoots of electricity and crystal and copper combinations and like all kind of shit.
Hmm.
Make
Okay.
it freaky, wild, nasty, amazing.
All right. So that definitely makes sense to the suppressed sexual energy.
Oh, it get wild.
I've allowed
And
myself. Okay.
and it's levels to this shit because it's not just like, you're gonna be inviting the women to the retreats and, the ones who, are like, you're gonna have putting fingers up their ass at first. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a work into it. That's why you have your advanced students
Yeah.
behind you, also performing the acts, but being visuals for the newer students, like it's a whole system you're gonna have set up and it's on point, boss lady. Okay.
Mm,
It's on
I'm
point.
here for it. I appreciate you sharing that with me. I'm like,
Working with major production, what is it? Manufacturing companies. Um, yeah. So
okay.
there's somebody around you that does jewelry. And whoever this person is, like they work with crystals and coppers and wrapping things, to make jewelry. But this person is also going to assist you with some ideas, and they're also a connection. Um, they won't tell me to what. They
Oh,
say have fun. But they're also a connection. But yeah, manufacturing companies, because this is going to become like a really big thing,
hmm,
where it's like it's gonna be too so much of a load. You don't have a choice but to outsource because you don't have enough time in your day, child, to do as many orders that are gonna be coming in. Plus, run your retreats. Plus, you're gonna have a lot of other stuff going on.
yeah. Hmm.
A lot of other stuff going on.
All right.
But you're
Well,
gonna be giving a lot of people the Holy Ghost, honey. So
listen, I'm so here for that. Like, I am here for that. I love liberation and just the freeness and of it
y'all
all.
gonna be free. And out in the nature, like because these camps is gonna be out in nature. And don't think that this gonna be some like shoddy looking shit. It's not. Like people are going to be able to bring their own tents, but I mean, like air mattresses in the tent, decorating, and you're like big on aesthetics and how things look. So you're very into the ambiance and how these women are going to be feeling when they come into a space. You know what I'm saying? So you're also going to be working with designers and I need this over here. I need those flowers over there. I need water in the corner. I need this, and you know what I'm saying? Like this is gonna be a big fucking deal.
Hey. Hmm.
Mhm. It's a big deal. Like it's a big deal. It's huge.
Okay. I'm excited now. It's time to get to it. Um, yeah, I can't hear you. Oh,
My daughter's having a duty party.
oh. Oh, and she up here screaming my name.
Oh, okay. Let's do this. Hold on. Yes, honey. So this is a big deal. This ain't no little, you know. It gets big. Like you need staff, like you gotta have support.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's going to turn out to be a big deal.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll be amazed how many women, like are gonna be there for it. You know what I'm saying? Because of course you're gonna have a few women that assist you with kind of starting this thing off, but I think, I feel your almost shocked, like amazement, like what? You know what I'm saying? Like I should have been done this shit. Like,
It definitely feel like it's been there lingering. I do have a sister that um I assist her like with her during her Reiki sessions. There's always sexual energy that come up for her. So I always tell her, like, girl, it's time to step out here and, help liberate people sexually, and tap into these tantric practices. Like, we got some work to do. We're gonna be working together. But every time I say it, I never saw the full picture. You know what I'm saying? And then with you saying that, like instantly she popped in my mind, like, oh, okay, well, I see one person, you know. Um, so yeah, my
Obviously,
mind
you
is
need
blown.
their support.
blown. Um, Again, I'm so here for the sexually liberated woman, and just like that, to break that stigma that's been tied to
And
it.
the whole body image thing, like it's a lot of that. And there's so many women that are uncomfortable with their vessels. And it's, I see this just group of women who are not like not obese, but not small. Back in the day we used to call them big bone. You know what I'm saying? And they've been big bone their whole life. Like they ain't come out the womb, they came out the womb a chunky monkey. You know what I'm saying? And that has stuck with them. Like it's a large amount of women, you know. Um, and so this is gonna be a whole thing. Like this is gonna be a whole movement. Um, just like it's a whole movement with the Cardi B's and the Nicki Minaj's and the fake booties and like this is what you're about to do is going to become a big a big deal. It's a movement. It's just it's going to be trending, popping like the celebrities on their channels popping talking about it like this is going to be a big deal. It's going to be a big deal.
Okay, um, I'm here for that. I'm so
So the
here.
people need to get your autograph now, babe, because you're gonna be booked and busy in a couple of years. Like you ain't gonna have no time. Okay, no time. Like you're gonna have your mommy daughter days. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have you a few lovers. And like that's gonna be your play time. And then that other time is business, like boss, like, and I mean, you think you don't have the space and time for no bullshit right now. Like in it even Mel, like it might turn out to be so you don't have the time, like at all. Like I can't even play with you right now,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Hello. No, I smell it.
No.
Oh, this is like really blowing my mind. Because really bringing back just so many reflections or different things I've solved myself again while using sacred plant medicine. It's always a very highly sexual energy that comes through. It starts off with orgasms and then it goes off into something else. And yeah, it's like you just really put those pieces together for me. So I really appreciate you in
Of
this.
course. And for the audience too, like, and the men's gonna be happy. Happy. Because this couple thing, I just like, girl, you are so creative. Like, they're showing me my game that I like to play, you know what I'm saying, when I'm a coupleture, with my lovers and everything. It's just like, how crazy can we make each other without there being like, any kind of penetration or anything. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna be having like these creative couple games and retreats and like I said, you will be fully staffed. So, you're gonna have people there that are the sex therapists, that are the spiritual energy healers. Um, it's gonna be a lot going on, but at the same time, that's what's gonna make it so like this sounds like my kind of shit. Like when I have my ideas about retreats and it's busy. It's like so much shit going on. And like with you, it's like that, but it is so artsy. Because like I said, you're into all the details. Like when people just walk into a space, you need them to feel.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like you set the tone and, like all the things, candles, and and it's got to be a particular smell. It's got to, it's like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing that most people would consider it to be a lot of work, but these are just your expressions naturally. And you quick on your feet with it. Like, nope, that don't look right. I need that. Like your eye is so keen for aesthetics and ambiance and all of that. So even the bougie people like me can pull up like, yes. Like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Look, we getting naked.
Oh, we.
You
Yes.
know what I'm saying? So we just get out the car naked. Like, what's you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm I'm here for it for sure.
What's up with these penis massages, though? I feel like you already know. Like, cause I see the couples, and they're doing the penis massages and shit. And I'm like taking those. Like,
I could definitely
the
see that.
whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, teaching people to fully explore your partner body, that has always been forefront in my mind.
Yeah, I also see some things with the toes, like just spaces that people don't even think about on their vessel, but like right at like the toes and there's very sensitive spaces that they were showing me throughout the vessel, and I was like, damn, okay.
Mhm.
Hmm. Okay, girl. Look, I'm in outer space some damn way. Sign me up.
Oh, VIP list, okay.
I'm just saying.
Mhm. Okay. Oh, I'm just smiling too much at that. Okay, so um, where do we go from here?
So you want to end it right now? Like the
Um,
research right now, look.
so like, that just really awakened something. Like my are turning, and I see it all. I feel it. Like, um, yeah, all this studying and sacred sexuality retreats and authentic tantra classes and mentorship. Like, it's time to put that into use. And that has been coming up, with me teaching tantra.
Hmm.
Um, but again, I just kind of put it on the back burner because, like you said, I've suppressed my own sexuality. So I know that in the process of this rebirth, it's going to be like my guidebook as I reawaken it within myself. That's what I will share. So it's really making sense. Like it just all popped online.
And your confidence is through the roof, like through the roof.
And just being in that space, it demands surrender. So like, and I mean, and that's the key to higher consciousness. So it's a still very sacred, still very sexual, but enlightening and allowing you to fully tap into your highest potential,
Hmm.
the vehicle of sex or the orgasms through sex.
Hmm.
Girl, okay,
Oh, okay, girl. So let's bring in Akasha because this her shit.
okay. Hmm.
Oh, and you know what's interesting? Let me say this because there was a question that came up. But Akasha is also like having an experience too, right? So, how this is the story that she told me. That's what she had told me about. She said that because they do blood taste, but she was like, it's nothing like, what the vampiric energy is today, like with like real life vampires. Because people think that shit is all myth, movies, whatever the fuck, but they're real life vampires, and some of them are super blood thirsty like you see on the movies. And she was like, it never started out like that. Like it wasn't like that. Like it was a great form of intimacy and a way of collecting data. Like you could taste someone's blood and know their ancestry. You know what I'm saying? What lands they came from, where they've traveled, where they've spent other lifetimes at, and it was just like a sacred act. You know what I mean? Like, and it was also a part of the sex. Uh, but she said that she was able to tune in with her other self, other hers, which are other me's. She was able to tune in with me exactly because she tasted her own blood. She was like, I don't know why I never thought about that. But she was like, I tasted my own blood, and the way I felt was that, like, like I was on some plant medicine and was like, whoa, what is this? And I went through this space and was like, oh shit, that's me. Like in a whole nother lifetime, I'm a whole nother person. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm channeling her. Like we're communicating. So yeah. So not only is she a representation of our succubus, incubus energy, but she is also having experiences too.
Hmm. I
Just
love
put
that.
that out there.
Yeah.
And so she's all about honoring your body and your technology, your spacesuit, because she is the first what we would call human. Like when we made the transition from being like these reptilian beings, and we decided we were kind of done with that spacesuit. And so now the human is the spacesuit, and next it'll be, whatever this robotic AI, whatever fuck. But yes, yes. Um, so yeah, I just wanted to say all of that just in case people have forgot, because we don't really talk about that much. And I think that that only came through in the beginning, like when I first started channeling her.
Hmm.
So just to remind the people.
Yeah, I appreciate you bringing that up. Um, yeah, I've uh, I've witnessed the consciousness expand in a man via blood,
Mm.
or just downloads just come through from the mother via blood,
Mm-hmm.
or female secretion, amrita. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but yeah. So with you saying that, that kind of really just plugged it all in together. Like, yeah.
Yeah. And you know how she was just saying like blood rituals are not what they are now, and coined, like it was a completely, it is in her time and space a completely different ordeal. I mean, she even told us, how like this Dracula, all this shit came about. Like, also, I don't know what this means. Okay, so I was watching, they had me watching something. Okay, so now I see why. Okay. So also, this is gonna gross some people out, but I don't care. The period blood,
Mhm.
very sacred. And what is hilarious to me is how disgusted we are with it, right? When there are people that hold people hostages and do stuff with their period blood, you know, stem cells, and, do so much with the period blood. And we just think it's disgusting and throw it out and all that shit. Um, but I also seen women starting to use it as a face mask, um, and doing a lot more with their period blood. So I don't know why it just came to me to say, but it did. I'm still wrapping my mind around it.
Yeah, it's powerful. It contains the life force energy, as well as the information of your DNA. So utilizing it in certain rituals. It put that power, that umph behind it. Um, I know it has like healing properties, which is why some women use it on their face. Um, Similar to like, using a baby urine, for your acne,
Mm.
it contains a lot of nutrients and all those other good things. Yeah, I mean, and then again, there, I have encountered men who are very comfortable with that and become Dracula's their self, you know. And that's what I was kind of hitting on, but I didn't want to,
Okay,
go.
we don't care.
But we here, right?
They
So
can turn.
yeah,
I don't like it turn.
yeah. I've actually it was a man that educated me on the period blood of a woman. So yeah,
I think how they villainize it. Like it's some men that won't even eat spaghetti.
yeah. No, they are terrified because of the I guess the stories that's been told about it or how women use it to control men or whatever. I don't agree with no one going to get somebody else's free will.
No,
Uh,
we don't play those games.
yeah, so I can understand why it might be that fear. And if a woman plays a dirty game like that, not here for it. But if the man fully invites himself to it,
Right. And shame on her for doing that because she just opened herself up to some whole other shit.
a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah,
Shame on her.
game. Don't plan on playing that game.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, it's a lot of power behind it though. And I'm still learning myself. I don't know it all, but the thing,
Yes, because Spirit had shown me some things, and I was like, just I know it's programming, right?
yeah,
Let me wrap my mind around period face masks. Just let me. I need to. I need to. You know what I mean? I need to sit with that for a minute. You know, and then sticking the needles in your face
oh, like acupressure.
and period blood and stuff. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah. Just give me a minute on that. Just give me a minute. And I ain't saying no. I'm saying no right now. Just give me a minute. I'm pretty sure it is something that I will become open to and just think is so natural. I feel that side and space within me. Because it's just common sense. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way that women are being held captive and you know what I mean? And men are taking their period blood and doing scientific experiments if it ain't, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, clearly they know the truth, yeah, they know the power behind it and the healing that it can,
And someone, because in readings it has come up, and I might even said it on the show, not sure. But it's been readings that come up. And I also know women, oh goodness, I forgot about that. Yeah, personally that um do rituals with trees or feed the trees their blood.
I've done so
Okay.
myself.
Mm.
I have a sacred little space here in Detroit. We have Belle Isle, which is like an island right off the Detroit River. And it's a space that I sit in that has four weeping willow trees.
Mm.
Weeping willow tree. Her energy is so powerful, so grandmothery, so embracive. But I will host either readings there or like my group circles when I was doing my meditation conversation parties. It was a monthly thing.
Oh.
But we would meet up here and I was instructed one day to feed the trees at the root my period blood and I did it at all four trees. So it was like boxed in and it's like it created this open vortex and the energies felt so powerful. So then when people started to come afterwards, like they talked about the like noticeable difference of how that energy felt, how it felt
Mm.
quiet, how everything was like blocked out. And I'm like, wow, But that was just me following direction. Like I had no idea what I was doing or why I was doing it. But yes, it's
Okay, girl, the confirmation.
powerful.
No,
Yes.
because we have instructed people to do this, and I know women that even have told me about special underwear that are out.
Mm.
They're a little pricey, but you
For the
know,
flowers,
huh?
for the free flowing women.
Yeah, they're like special underwear and biodegradable, all the things, some kind of healthy material. And so you like bleed into these like panties and then, bury it in the earth. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
hmm. Interesting.
And then the retreat that I went to, the first time I tried plant medicine, um, the leader's wife was telling me how she used to just go out on their land and just be naked and just sit and just bleed out, like just bleed.
Right into the earth.
Yeah. And that was years ago. I was like, girl, you did what?
Hmm.
Like I'm there, but I ain't there. You did what? You went outside and just bled on the ground and you took a squat?
Yeah.
You know,
Sometimes,
I
uh,
felt it, but like I said, I wasn't as spiritually mature as I am now.
mm, sometimes the earth will demand it for women, especially if they are in a sacred space out in nature. Um, so I do retreats here in Detroit with a group of women called the Sisters of the Sacred Black, and it's like every year a woman who is has been on menopause or hasn't bled in forever. When we get into these sacred spaces, out of nowhere they just start bleeding, and the earth literally like sucks it up. It's like the earth is begging for it from the womb. And I don't know exactly what that connection is, but it's always the woman who hasn't bled in years who would just bleed and the earth just takes it, you know. Always very powerful.
I feel so emotional. That's just so beautiful. Just
It is,
because we have so many women, and I mean, you only know what you know in these moments, that have had their feminine anatomy removed,
yeah,
and to have that kind of experience, symbolically, what I'm trying to say.
yes,
Um,
got
you
it.
know, letting you know that that space within you is healed, and like it's like you done the work. You did that. Like, oh gosh. Moon and Pisces. So yes, I'm a sensitive thug. Okay. I am. I'm a sensitive thug. Moon and Pisces and a Venus and Cancer.
This is a Cancer too.
Oh
In my 10th house
wow.
with
Me too.
with
So
Chiron.
you're a rising sign Libra.
Nope, Rising Virgo.
Rising Virgo. How is okay, never mind. I'm not going there.
It's,
But
it's
okay,
right
yeah, me too.
at the end, like I think it's like at 28 degrees Virgo, so right before Libra. But Libra is in my first house.
Yep,
The little Virgo still in there, and then it goes
I
straight.
got you. That's how. Okay, I got you. I knew I would figure out. I was like, yeah. But yeah, I had the same placement. So, we had this. Oh, that makes so much sense. Girl, wealth is here for us, okay? We have to be out in the public to gain it.
That's Big
Yeah.
Mama. That's Big Mama for sure. She,
Yeah. So, ooh, girl. Okay, so you was a little spicy when you was a little unbalanced, honey. That mouth was like,
it can be.
mm, Lord. Okay, so yeah, I knew we was gonna get up here and just kick it. Okay.
It makes for great content still.
Woo! All right, y'all. Let me see what Akasha got going on.
Oh yes.
Ooh, her frequency is so high. It's so much going on right now. Hold on. Like everything just came online. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get some water. Shit. I knew this was gonna happen more frequently. And my baby just got naked. She just I can't make this shit up. My reality. All right. Mm, we are caution. Ah, we love being able to talk to you and communicate with you in this way. We've been inside of your vessel. Have you been feeling a scratching to get out? Oh, can you feel your body? Oh, it is time. What a new world that is about to open up for you, and what a new world you're going to open up for so many women. Oh, the bliss of it all. Feel your heaven here on earth. Oh, feel all of the wombs coming together and doing a sacred dance in the woods at night, chanting and beating on their wombs like the magical drums that they are, waking up nature, all of nature. There's a spark that is missing within so many vessels. The sway that the women have come here to do. There have been so many bonds that have been broken. Oh, and it will be your special treat to bring it back, to wake up this connection between all of the wombs. Oh, to bring honor back to your vessels. How do you not like these magical vessels? Oh, shame on all of you. Oh, your vessel has been yearning for you. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. All of the men, it is time. It's time for you to look in the mirror and love on yourselves. Stroke yourselves. Stroke your body. The women, it is time for you to do a song and a dance. A dance. It is time for the physical movement to wake up all of the dormant and stagnant spaces within you. The magic that lives within you. Oh, you mighty dark one. What a purpose you have come here with. This will ignite you. You will not want to sleep. And when you do sleep, you'll be excited to wake up and start on your mission, your voyage again. Watch your world change around you. Oh, all the abundance that comes to you, all the people that you draw in. Come out of your cave. How dare you be in there so long? The people are yearning for you, for your touch. You have been missed for quite some time. Oh, embrace, love it, feel it. Feel the serpent dance, dance, dance inside of you. Oh, oh, feel your crown open up and explode. Feel the particles of light that explode from your crown. Ah, Do you have any questions for Kasha? Ooh, I had to sit in that for a minute. Ooh, I'm hot. I'm so hot.
Hmm. Okay, so Akasha, thank you for being here.
Mm.
Hmm. I I can't formulate a full question. Maybe I could just ask, um, what is it that I need? I feel like I know the answer already.
You
Um,
do, but you have to ask the question for all of the other women.
so
Ooh.
what is it that women, hmm, I
Mm.
feel like I asked this question. I don't want to loop around and ask the same question. Okay, so how how would the liberation of this sexual energy within women counteract with our counterparts?
It's electric. Just know that. Imagine a car and the starter has run out and there's need for a spark plug. That's what's going on in most of the vessels of the women. And remember that the magical creation of men, this vibration lived, this frequency lived inside of you and you brought it out. Oh, how they will be stimulated, how they will know themselves in different ways. Their intuitions will come online. How powerful of a vessel to have the strength, the might of all of the warriors who have ever lived, and the intuition and the gift of sight of all of the oracles that have ever lived. Oh, magnificent. This is what you will be doing. Everyone singing and dancing and living in honor. There would be no such thing as anything else but honor. Ooh. Ah. Ah.
And in this space, will it be rid of um, the projections or insecurities of men?
Oh, they will. The few that come, oh, they will speak of the gratitude. They will speak from their will, from their loins.
I love it.
And this will vibrate to the other men, and they will feel the power, the force run through their spacesuits. And it will catch on like contagion because the men love the power, but this power will feel so different. The power of love, the power of honor, reverence for their own vessels. No need to seek it outside. Oh, it will live within. They will feel stronger than they've ever felt. It will resonate and vibrate throughout their whole beings. The cells in their vessels will sing a song, a dance. Oh, the love that will be made inside of their universes. Oh, they will love it. Ooh.
I love it. Um, hmm. In this space of liberation, of owning our sexuality, is it true that that we will be more in tune with our highest potential as well as create and manifest our visions and thoughts into existence?
In honoring this space and evolving in such a way, the surrender that will take place will be so magnificent that you will manifest what you cannot imagine. You will manifest so bountifully that you will be high. Your frequencies will rise to levels unmatched, higher than they have been in eons of time. You will soar for the next 100 years. You will soar. You will love being led. You will love the unknown. You will love the darkness. You will love the adventures that will take place from being led, from surrendering to yourself, fully embracing the surrender of yourselves. More than you can imagine to manifest will be manifested. This will lead to your bliss, your heaven on earth. There will no longer be a hell. This will be a distant rumor, an echo that will cease to exist. You are coming back to your original times when the feel of all of these low vibrational emotions and feelings were unknown. Oh.
So this is essentially the return back to our essence.
Oh, but yes, but with a completely different awareness because now you know much more of duality and contrast, and you know much more of your wants and desires. You know much more of what you call displeasing, and so you don't want to go back there once you've had a taste of what bliss can look like. You will run far away from there. You will agree that it needs to be burnt down so that timeline can collapse. No one will want to go there.
Oh, agreed, agreed.
Hmm.
Hmm. What can we share with the men? What is it that you would like for them to know or understand?
That you are loved, and what a mighty one you are. And what a beautiful creation. You are delicious, even. Ooh. How Needed. You are. You like to be needed. You are needed. You are desired. You are loved. You are the best parts of us. The women took the best parts of themselves and created a thing. And it is the man. Ooh. Mm.
I love that. Hmm. Let's see, you need to fan him. You fan her, okay?
Okay. I was gonna come right back into somebody else is coming through. Everybody's favorite is coming through. But
Okay.
shit, I'm like hot. Like it's like
I
100 degrees.
I can feel it and see it. It just again, saying you down.
Mm, shit. All right. We're water. And we had to come in because we had to let you know. Let us tell you the news. Oh, when you start living in such a way, guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna open up new spaces that you never knew existed. And they've always existed. You just didn't know. You didn't know because you were not vibrating high enough to see all of these different spaces. And so when the men and the women come together and they love on each other, as Akasha says, there would be new spaces for you to travel. Oh, in your mystical, magical wonderlands. Oh, what beauty, what vastness. Have so much fun. Many of you will find these spaces. You will get a preview in your dreamlands. For some of you, your dreams have been getting very weird. Some of you have been having nightmares. It's okay. You have to have the nightmares first because you still believe that you're a nightmare. You're still holding on to survival. And so we say, let it go. And some of you just don't have enough action in your life. So you're creating the drama in your sleep. And so we're telling you, though, that your dreams are about to start changing. You're going to start getting glimpses and previews. The more and more and more the men and women come together and they unite and they have harmony and all the beautiful stuff. You're going to make more babies. Some of you are afraid to make babies because you feel like you're going to have complications. But those of you that have given birth to those with the complications, look, man, they're simply here to remind you that as humans, you have gotten off track. Get back on track. There's so much separation. It should be unknown. It should be so weird that families are separated, people are separated. People rather stay in their house and deal with other people. You're so disconnected. And so, of course, you would have disconnected children. They're showing you what you're doing. Okay? And so, yeah. Do, 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 do. Shoo, shoo, shoo. All of this harmony and resonance. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, new worlds are opening up. And so you're gonna get previews in your dreams first, and then you're gonna start seeing it. Yeah, it's very cool. And so for many of you in this 2030 time frame, oh my, you're gonna see fabulous lands. It's going to appear to be like new vacationing trending spots, and then you're going to get here and you're going to be like, oh, this is amazing. How come I never knew about this? And it's because that just opened up to you. Woo! I also seen oh, people taking the medicines too, and there's going to be a commonality with there's going to be a commonality with people having similar experiences where they're going to be talking about, like this space that they're all going to, and they're like, oh man, it was this, this, and this. I never seen nothing like it. Um, So we need to look forward to hearing that. But I just seen dimensions like opening up for us. And then they showed me this one particular person who had an experience during their regression where they were told that was it a regression? Damn. I think it was it on the show? Shit. I don't know, but maybe it was in private. So I don't want to say no names or anything like that. But they opened up, they're so full of love. Oh my God, this person was so full of so much love. Like to be honest, I had not experienced at that time, up until that time, a person that was just that pure in the heart, you know. But anyway, that person was told that um because of their level of awareness and the love that was in them, they kind of opened up a new dimension for us to be able to travel through and have some fun, you know. Um, and so I seen that, and then I just seen more spaces opening up and like just beautiful, luminous. Um, and it's kind of sad because some of us won't know. Like we won't remember, you know, like how dull color is now. There will be many of us that will remember, but there will be so many of us that will not remember how dull color looks now. So when we get to this space, like shit is going to be so luminous. It's going to be like, oh, this is our everyday, you know, this bliss, you know. um, but they won't get to see the evolution in real time, but people like us will. And so we'll have enough gratitude for the masses. But yes, this is amazing. This is amazing.
It is.
It's amazing. And for Wider to come through, she was excited. Like
Oh,
we made a breakthrough today.
yes.
She was
I
really
love
excited.
I'm very expressive and just very light. Like, yeah, she made me feel good.
On the outside, it feels like on the inside though, it's so much. She's so fast.
Mhm.
Like, it's like almost like I felt like we had jumped on a big ass trampoline and we jumped and then we whoosh, you know, and we were like traveling through the dimensions. And she's come on, you know, like I'm like, oh shit. It's a lot. Right after Akasha's ass, them two are so much, they're vibrating so high. And now with them having me, you know, that's another part of my process where all the I didn't know that I was putting aspects like in a box. You know, like if I wasn't channeling you, you were kind of, you know, behind the scenes unless they were coming forward, you know. And so I got to feel them all online at the same time. So I've been kind of consciously being in that space, and it's a lot. I've been stretching myself, and it's a lot. So I'm getting better at it, but that's why it's I don't usually pause so much. And in the last like couple of weeks, like I've been pausing a lot, not couple of weeks, but in the last like week or so, I've been just pausing, you know, even while I'm channeling, because I'm just taking it all in. Like it's a lot. The frequency is so high, having all these aspects of myself on at the same time.
So I've always wondered, I can't say always, but I've been wondering since we've connected, how how do you feel afterwards? Do you feel tired or drained by
I
channeling?
don't I can go for a while.
Mhm.
Because there are channelers that, you know, they might have like a 2 hour cap. Some of them have 30-minute caps. Um, I can go about 5 hours straight before I'm like, okay, like I can't. Like maybe I need a nap or something, or I need to zone out. And you know, what's interesting is I've been out of TV and you know, like unless someone refers me to a show or something, like I'm just not interested. And lately, that has been my thing now to like kind of just zone out of that and like watch a program and like tune into that. It's like working a different part of my brain or my mind, you know.
Yeah. Mhm. Makes sense.
Um, so now we'll see, because I've been doing a lot behind the scenes, stretching that gift. And so, since everybody has been coming out at the same fucking time, I have to sit with that energy. So we're gonna see what that looks like. Now I'm glad you asked that. Now I'm curious about how long I can go before I get exhausted with everyone online now, with me having to have everybody up front, even when I'm not channeling them. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, definitely 5 hours.
Okay, that's powerful.
It is.
Yeah.
And I do be it varies too, because sometimes I'm just like, let me lay down. And then sometimes I'm like, yo, just let me play with my tobacco and I'll be okay. Like, let me get tobacco, some water, and just, and maybe like 20 minutes. And then sometimes I'll feel this, how do you describe it? Like, a ringing, but it's not a physical ring. It's almost like if I was the bell, and you know how the thing inside of it and the ding, ding, ding. It's like if I was the bell and that vibration of the ding, ding, ding is like it's like in my head, like in my head, you know.
Okay. Hmm.
What's another way to describe it? For anybody who's ever been an athlete, or I don't know how to describe it. If you ever been an athlete and you've been practicing all day, and I mean the ones that go hard to go home,
Yeah.
that real lightheaded, your head is buzzing feeling, like it'll feel like that. And I just need to like close my eyes.
I don't know. I just got like the impression of like water being in your ears, or like that inner like noise, that space muffled, for like a vibrating feeling.
I know what you're talking about, but no, it don't feel like that.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm.
I don't have
I
like
know exactly what you're talking about. It don't feel like that.
that's what I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Sometimes you feel like you need to and pop, like
Yeah, start a little compressed in here.
yes. Yes. Okay. Okay. That's the high ass vibration. All right. Woo. And you know what's funny too is I've had people that have watched the show and then they actually like come up here with me while I'm trying to, and they be like, this shit feels totally different. Like it's totally different watching it and like being, so I can't even imagine like when I start, doing shit live, like with groups of people. I'm actually kind of excited because now people will know how the fuck I be feeling.
Like you said, it's time now.
Yeah, some people know how I'm feeling, but I love like the first time I channeled magic, it was one of my clients, she later became, like a friend, tribal member. Um she asked me to channel her higher self and it turned out to be magic, which is of course one of the fundamentals of creation. And I went back and watch. I don't usually go back and watch readings, but I went back and watched that because it was an introductory to a new aspect of mine, you know? And the fact that she wanted her to go on her own journey. I wasn't allowed to give her certain information at the time because she was to go on her own journey and like do her own research, and she was so amazing. Like her mind was so brilliant, the shit she came back with, like I was like, yeah, that's why we were not supposed to tell you shit. Like we were just supposed to let you go. And when I say go, she took off with it. But I went back and watched it because I was like, what the fuck? But during the video, her face, and she was like, she kind of wanted me to stop because she was like, are you okay? Like the fuck? And in the video, like I'm shaking, my eyes are rolling in the back of my head, and I'm
Oh,
just
uh,
like, like I'm holding the frequency, like the shit in my head is, like you're on a spaceship, so I'm like holding on, like, and her face just looked so, it was like terrified and worried, like, oh shit, this is my higher self.
so is that how to hire stuff online? Because I've had an experience like that. Um, and I believe that's when I experienced my spontaneous Kundalini awakening.
Hmm.
But I literally was holding on. I didn't think to see it as being on the spaceship, but I was holding on to the couch like this, and I felt a vibration come from my spine up, like heat up through my body, up to my crown, and then my whole head like exploded.
Oh, what I seen, what Akasha said.
Okay.
You don't remember her saying that to you? She's like, goes up the serpent goes up and to your crown, and she was like, and it explodes.
Yes, yes, yes. I do remember saying that because that's when that image first came
I
on.
I felt it. Okay. Now what happened?
Well, no, it just was that's when I had my awakening. Like from
Oh.
my crown opened up. So it's like I just had this knowing and had direction and everything just looked different. But then I still had to work my way through my other chakras with that knowing. You know what I'm saying? So it was confusing to some people who would see from the outside and have that understanding. And I had to learn my way through it. Um,
Hmm.
everything to me opened up. My gifts, everything. And I literally just had a little Mary Jane. Thank you, baby. Room open for you. And I was listening to J. Cole album. That's when it had first came out. This was like in 2014. No, this was, yeah, 2014. And yeah, I didn't know what was happening to me, but it literally was felt like I was on a spaceship and my whole head was rocking, and my friend was on the couch just looking at me like, "What is going on? Like, you okay?" Um, so yeah, I do remember Akasha saying that. It glanced in for a quick little moment.
OMG. So if that's what the Kundalini feels like, then I experience that shit a lot.
Yeah, and it just come through like burning away the blockages, like it all.
Yeah, I feel like that's like you're up in your frequency, man. Like that's what the side effects of being in this, that's how it feels in this damn vessel. You can't make this shit up.
No,
Wow.
not
That's
at all.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then when I seen it in my mind's eye, like as because I can feel her and I see the serpent like going up you, and then it was literally like your head pops open and it was like all these little tiny light specks like just going out like the like little particles of light just
That's how I felt too. And then literally it was physically burning, like literally like electricity, like just sparking, like spark plugs, like
oh,
oh
you were definitely coming online. Oh shit.
yeah. So I haven't experienced that since that one time, but yeah, I think that's when everything for sure
Oh,
shit.
we gotta have us some fun.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I knew you were a channel. I mean, of course you're a channel. Everybody's a channeler, but I mean, like you can do it like I do it. I knew it. Okay. Okay, so we gotta talk about some things. Yes, that is so fucking cool.
Huh?
Y'all be having some magical experiences. What the hell? We gotta like put a book together just called Magical Experiences for people to. Oh, that might be an idea, honey. You know how like they be having the books with the multiple authors and shit? Like, we should do that.
Now, So
Oh,
that's
but I also see you writing a book too. I seen that.
yes.
It's like a whole series.
Mm,
That's a big deal too, right? That's another mainstream of income.
yeah.
It's like your own what did the people call it? Eroticas or something.
Okay.
Where people gonna be like, girl, when is the next book? And I'll do your audio for you if you want.
Oh, come on with it. Okay.
You know how they have the people read the books? You know, I'll get on the microphone and be like, and next she like, I
Will
would
be
totally channel Akasha and get into it.
yes. No, you'll be so perfect for it. Oh my
I only
goodness.
want 10%. No. I totally see that. Oh my goodness. I have so much. This is so amazing. All right, y'all. So we have to go ground or something because we are about to blast off in our spaceships. Okay. Like, I don't know if y'all are feeling it. Put it in the damn chats if y'all have been feeling this. You know what I mean? Like, just like you're blasting off. Like, you can feel your vibration rising, and you are the frequency, just like, you know, let me know something. Okay. But anyway, we love y'all so much. Would you like to send the people out with anything?
Um, yeah, I just want to send you out with open hearts, open minds, uh, and just full of expression, you know, as I step more into my expression, I ask that you mirror that as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll be
Perfect mirrors and vibrations. Yes. Okay. So we love y'all so much. Love you so much. Love me so much. Love me more. All right. And so we will chat soon. Peace, love, and bliss. And remember always through your heart, boo. Through your heart, boo. And the person watching this, you know who I'm talking to. I'm still waiting on my theme song. I'm just saying.